Don't move your car no more. Just call the police. Don't move it no more because you're further damaging the car. And then you have on traffic. You, sir, need to get in your car and call the police. And stop intimidating this woman and her child.
I'm not trying to
intimidate you. Sir, hop in your car and call the proper people for this. Call the police. Her baby is scared and you're sitting here yelling at her. Hop in your vehicle and call the police. Leave this woman and her child alone. You're welcome. I'm finna pull over right here because people think they do black people any kind of way.
Put up the picture full mass. I will give you the background to the story. Per the Atlanta Black Star, people online are applauding a woman for coming to the defense of another black woman verbally clashing with a male driver after a traffic incident. TikTok user Thigh Dixon 133 posted a video to her account showing the moment she intervened in a heated altercation between two drivers in the middle of a busy road. It's unclear what exactly they were arguing about, but the post stops a car. The person who posted stops a car, interrupts the dispute, advising the black female driver not to move a car because it could suffer more damage after the incident. The black driver can be heard thanking her defender. And the defender pulls to the side to presumably wait for the authorities to see the situation come to a peaceful resolution. Many people sided with her actions, and gallant they were. Quote, "This is a village I want to be a part of. Respect it. Respect you for not just videoing and standing on business." One person wrote, "You did a fantastic job at de-escalating the situation with reasoning and assertiveness. Way to go." Another person praised, "One day that child will step in to help someone that needs it because they remember how much it meant when you did it." One comment read, "You know, sometimes it just takes one voice to echo reason. Obviously, if he has an issue, getting out of his car, being aggressive toward a woman and a child is crying or intimidated and scared, that's not the way to handle any type of traffic altercation. It happens. I've been in fender benders, you have too. When that happens, get the proper authority or work it out if the other party welcomes the opportunity. If not, you do what's reasonable, just like the woman said. Call the police, file your grievance with the authorities. She'll be right there. All right, Michael, we've seen these things get really out of hand when there's in particular, a male who approaches a car and decides to become aggressive. We have seen individuals pull out guns. We have seen individuals break windows and mirrors. Glad none of that happened. But the reality is when there's an accident, your job is not to get out of your car and start to intimidate the individual that you were involved in the altercation with.
Yeah, there's no question. Yeah, it does not give you license to do that at all. I mean, when you get out of your car, you exchange your insurance, you exchange your license and information, you go on your way. That's why they're called accidents. You know, it makes me, I always think of George Holliday. He's the guy who videoed the arrest of Rodney King. And he's the sort of godfather of all the videos that we look at and see all the time now. And it made me think then, as you know, we have to worry about less now because so many people video so many things. When I first saw the Rodney King, imagine, I was thinking to myself, imagine how often this happens. And there isn't a guy standing across the street taking a video of it. It must happen constantly. And most of us who don't live in that world don't know that. And here, this is another example of the power of TikTok, the power of video. Yeah, does it go too far? Probably, right? Because there's so much of it, and we make bigger things of little things. But I think it's worth the price when you see these kinds of things happen. And I think, Dr. Richey, what you said about, or somebody, I think it was somebody who was quoted in that article saying that, you know, a little kid will probably pay this forward and do the right thing in 27 years when they're in their own little fender bender, as you said, we all have.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Children are not always listening, but they are always learning, as I say.